Welcome to Marketing MASH, brought to you by themarketingscope.com.
Welcome to the Marketing MASH, brought to you by themarketingscope.com. I'm Eric Vidal. This is Alexa Van Buren. It's the week of Halloween, so happy Halloween. All right, I'll take that off. It's kind of a cross from Mardi Gras on Halloween, but it works, I think. So let's talk about campaigns or programs that people do the day of Halloween or even like the week of Halloween. Sorry, this is a little off of what we normally do, but it's a pet peeve of mine. I've already gotten a couple of them. And, happy Halloween, and it's just blah, blah, blah. It's very bland. It doesn't fit into the offering or doesn't fit into their brand or their product. And there's ways to do it. There's ways to do it even if you're not a fun, crazy company or brand. And so I'm going to give you 3 examples. If you go to our blog, we have a few more, and those are a little more interesting and exciting. But here's 3 companies that, or I'm not going to name the companies, but one is a tech company that targets the IT audience. So it's hard to get crazy and creative there, right? But their security is one of their key messages they tout. And so they sent out this email, and they talked about how scary it would be if this happened, if this went down, if this was exposed, or if, you know what I mean? So they had fun with it, with the language. So they made it scary. Wouldn't it be scary if these things happen? And another one is, and I got this actually last year, and it was a real estate company. It was a local company, but the email looked fun. It looked kind of scary and Halloweenish, but they talked about curb appeal and how to improve curb appeal for the houses that you represent. And so they had a little fun with it, though. Don't do this. And they doctored up some of these photos, some of the examples they gave, because there's no way a house would look that bad with, in that neighborhood especially. But anyway, they had fun with it, and it was thematic, and it made sense. And so those are 2 examples. There's a third one that one of our clients did, and they're a distributor, a reseller of technology products and services. And they had a virtual event, and this virtual event fell on the day of Halloween. And so they designed the virtual event. So when you came in, that main hall, it looked a little regular, but a little spooky. And then when you went on to one of the other rooms, you clicked on it, and it definitely was, very theme-oriented, very Halloween-oriented. They had witches and things and flash animations of different, things and goblins moving around. So it made sense, and it was fun. So I'm curious to hear what you all have to say. Give us some examples of ones that are bad or good, either way. We'll also post a few more.
Did you know?
Did you know that according to Forbes, that the average consumer spends about $75 on decor, candy, and costumes every year?
I know some people that spend a lot more than that. I bet you spent more than that on your costume alone.
Absolutely, I kind of do.
I did not. I think I brought the average down. I think I spent $50, but.
Did you know that $330 million is spent on pet costumes alone every year?
Hold on. $330 million on pet costumes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a high number.
Oh, I'm glad I don't know any of those people. I'm sure there's some of you out there, so no offense. This is very interesting. You take care of your kitties and dogs.
Also, I have another fun fact for you.
Well, hold on. Any fun facts about those little, what are the candy corns? I love candy corns. How many candy corns are sold a year? Do you know that?
I don't know how many candy corns are spent a year, but I know that over $2 billion is spent a year on candy.
Oh, man. That's
$2 billion.
Well, there you have it. There's some fun facts. Thank you for joining us on the Marketing MASH. Hope you have a great Halloween. Make sure you follow us.
That's it for this episode of Marketing MASH. You can share your thoughts by following us on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our podcast to keep up with the show. And of course, you can always find us by visiting themarketingscope.com.